Hello and welcome to my channel True Tech Sonia. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to create an EC2 instance using the AWS Management Console. What is an EC2 instance? EC2 Instance is Amazon's elastic compute cloud. It is a web service provided by Amazon Web Services that allows you to launch and manage visual servers known as instances in the cloud. Why do you use this? You use EC2 to host websites, web applications. You use them to run back-end services, APIs, or full-stack applications. You can create isolated environments and development, and even quality assurance. You can run data processing tools like Apache Spark, Hadoop, etc. And you can also use them to train and deploy machine learning models using powerful GPUs or CPUs. Just say it's a powerful service that AWS provides. So today I'm going to walk you through how to create the very first instance, and when you come across this video, kindly give me a like or a share or a subscribe. Thank you. Let's get started. So here it is. You can search for it. If you are new to the AWS Management Console, you can search for EC2 here and it will still pop up there, or you just go straight. It's one of the, because I've been using them frequently, those are the few services that first pop up whenever I log into the Management Console. So let's start. So you go onto your EC2 and you launch an instance. An instance is a server. So in this case, I'm only going to launch one server. So you can call it whatever you like depending on your use case. In this case, I'm going to call it my web server. So I'll call it my web server. And you need a machine image. For you to be able to create a server, you need a machine image. What type of server do you want to create? There are a few that are here. There's macOS, there's Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, anyone you want. Debian is here, but in this case I'm going to use the Amazon Linux machine image because one, it's free tier eligible, meaning I'm not going to pay anything even if I spin up a few, because I'm allowed in the free tier to use them. So I'm going to use one of the images here, which is the Amazon Linux 2023 machine image. I'm going to select what type of instance that I want. I'm going to use the T2 Micro. It has one visual CPU, it has 1 gig memory. I'm not going to use the server for anything much, but if you want to use the server for something, say memory optimized or storage optimized, you can actually go for bigger size. Now, the reason why you need a key pair is because for you to SSH to have a secure shell layer, or to be able to log into your server so that you can create patches, update your software, install software, Apache and all of that, you need a key pair. So I'm going to create a key pair here. I already have a few that I've been using before. It's nothing, just give it a name. But if you want to create a new one, it's just for you to give it a name, key pair name, the type of key pair you want, and then you create it. But I'm not going to do that now because I already have one. And then I go to my network settings. I'm going to create this in the default VPC. For you to log into the Management Console, you need a visual cloud, a visual private cloud where you can do all of this. because the reason for visual for the cloud is that so you have your own environment different from any other person's environment, where you can deploy the AWS services and create things without interfering in any other person's own. So even if you don't create your own VPC, AWS makes it possible for you to have a visual private cloud where you can start something before you think of, okay, let me create something else for me. The only reason why this is not very, very safe is if it is production environment and you say you are working on major projects. You need your own visual private cloud because you have more control over the things, over the security of your own visual private cloud. But in this case, I'm only going to use the default. In another video, I'll talk about that. But in this one, I'm only going to use the default one. Subnet, I do not have any preference. So I'll just leave it at that. Security groups are like firewalls that protect your instance from unwanted access. So in this case, I'm going to create security group for it. And I'm going to name the security group Launch Wizard 7, or I'll just name it something that I can remember. Okay. My web SG, that's fine. So just to allow access to web server. Inbound rule, I'm going to allow SSH access so that I can do updates, create patches, and install softwares on it. Then I'll add another one so that I can access this, a custom I'm going to allow HTTP access so that I can access this server via the web browser. It's not going to come to be custom, it's just going to be from anywhere. So I can access this web browser over the internet from any computer or anywhere. That being done, one more thing that I need to do is to add my user data script here. So I'm going to go, I already have my user data script. I have pasted it in here. It's just a small script that says update the server, install Apache web server, start it, and then when it starts, I want to see a hello world from the IP address of this server. So let's go on now and create and launch the instance. Hi, so our instance is up and it is running. The good thing is we can now see how this server works. We're going to connect to it via the public IP address to see if this server is up and it is readily available to anyone who wants to connect to it via the web browser. It's going to attempt to use the HTTPS protocol because it is more secure, but I did not explicitly state that in my security group, so it's not going to work. I'm going to wait for it to stop, and then I'll edit this. And here we go. Our server is up and running, and it is readily accessible via the web browser. Now we're going to connect to this same server. Say you want to create some patches, you want to edit something, you want to have access to your server that you can update, you can create patches. Say you want to update your software. So what are you going to do? You need to connect to it via either the Instance Connect, the SSH client, or the session manager, even EC2 Serial Console. I will not bother with that, but I'm going to use the SSH client, which I have been using all this while. So we're going to connect to this instance using the SSH client. So now let's connect to the instance via the command line interface to see how this works. Say you want to fix some patches, or you want to update your server, what you should do. So I've connected to it before, but I'm going to show you how this actually works. So you need a few things from your EC2 instance SSH connect here. So you need to locate where your key pair is, and then you copy your SSH command here, which says SSH. You look for this key pair, and when you find it, use it to log into my web server with this public IP address. So we're going to go straight to our command line, where we'll look for my SSH key is in my download section. But if you're not sure, you can actually, if you're using the Windows, you can actually do a dir directory to check where it is when you are in your specific folder. So I'm in my download section, and I can find my demo key pair. It's right here. So I'm going to use it. Since I can find it and I know it's in the download section, then I can use this command that I copied here, and then here I go. That's it. I'm in my web server. From here I can update my server, install any other package that I think it is fit for my web application. It could be database, it could be anything I want to install. So this is just a quick video to show you how the EC2 instance works and how you can connect to it, how you can access it, and you're able to update your software using the command line or any other way you want to do it, which is the EC2 Instance Connect, the Session Manager, or the SSH client. Thank you.